Hey everyone, Lone Wolf Jai here, and welcome to the final edition of Mando Monday for Season 2. This is Season 2, Episode 8, The Rescue. Now before I get started, this is going to be the final Mando Monday episode before the holiday. So, I'm going to say this, Merry Christmas folks. Hope you have a happy and safe one. That being said, let's get into it. And holy shit, was it good. Oh my god, so much stuff happened in this one. All I can say is, wow, it just blew my mind. So, we start off, Slave 1 is going after Shuttle Tydirium, which of course has Dr. Pershing. I remember his name because he's actually the same name as a famous American general. I can't remember his first name, but General Pershing. He's got a park named after him in Los Angeles, Pershing Square. But his name is Dr. Pershing, and they basically find out where Moff Gideon is. Well, they already know where he is, but they're basically his prisoner. They end up going. It's Boba, Fennec, Cara, and Mando. They're all going to, of course, they're telling them. And of course, they then land on a planet, and they enlist the help of Bo-Katan and one of her fellow Mandalorians. I don't know what happened to the other one. It's a female one. The one was a professional wrestler. I can't remember her name, but her name is Mercedes. The actress' name is Mercedes something. But they enlisted her help. They said that they know where he is. He's got the kid, and we need to get him back. She says, okay, fine, but he has something in mind. So then we go into. They come up with the idea that they get the shuttle. They of course commandeer the shuttle. They have the shuttle, and they make it seem like Boba's on Slave 1. They go after it. Well, they of course go and make a plan that they're going to go in, grab the kid, and get out. And Bo-Katan wants to basically kill Gideon, but Cara Dune wants to take him alive so he can stand trial for what he's done. Conflict of interest there, but anyway, so the plan was that they were going to land with Shuttle Tydirium on the ship, and there would be it's gonna be like Boba's firing at it with Slave 1, and then he takes off. That's exactly what happened. Of course, took out a couple of TIE fighters. They landed in the ship. They fired their way out, fired their way through. Gideon orders for the Dark Troopers to be activated. In fact, the Dark Troopers in this one are all droid. Before they were artificially enhanced with Jedi ability humans. This one, they're apparently, and so then anyway, they are activating their troop. They're about ready to come through when Mando closes the door, but he faces off against one. He takes one out with a Beskar spear. They're already on the bridge. They're taking out. The other group, Fennec, Cara, Bo-Katan, and the other Mandalorian. They all make it to the bridge, take out everyone, and it was missing Moff Gideon, who was actually in the brig, in the little holding cell with Grogu. Gideon says, okay, fine, I want the kid. I just want the kid. I don't want the saber. I just want the kid. It's fine, take him. And I'm like, nope. He ends up trying to take him out with the dark saber, to which he fights, disarms him, takes him prisoner, goes upstairs, grabs Grogu, goes up to the bridge, and they have a little bit of a back and forth because apparently, if you're Mandalorian, you have the Darksaber, you have the right to the throne, and it can only be won in a one-on-one contest. He's trying to make all these like he was like, first of all, he's like, here, he's like, no, it can only be one. And Gideon says, no, it can only be one through a fight. And he's fine, I yield here. And she says, no, it doesn't work like that. Then a ship comes in. Well, they're getting ready to. The Dark Troopers are pounding their way through the Dark Troopers make their way to the bridge. They're pounding their way through a heavily sealed bridge with blast doors, and they're about to get through when a lone X-Wing fighter comes in. I'm like, wait, a lone X-Wing fighter? A lone X-Wing? And that is when little Grogu's ears pop up. I'm like, no way. No effing way. Next thing you know, a Jedi is fighting through these dark troopers, and I'm like, it's got to be him. Green lightsaber, everything, yes. Grogu contacted Luke Skywalker. I am so glad I stayed off of social media today, because I would have been spoiled to no end on this. And I'm like, holy shit, Luke Skywalker was the one was one that got Grogu's message. I am like, my God, I could not believe it. How long am I doing this? Hold on. Okay, that's fine. And I'm like, wow. So Skywalker makes his way to the bridge, just totally wipes out the entirety of the Dark Troopers, and as a result, he makes his way to the bridge, and he sees Grogu, and he says, "I'm here for the child." He goes, "He doesn't want to go with you. He's asking your permission." So picks him up, and he does. This is basically how much I would say Mando has grown throughout the series. He was under the impression that Mandalorians cannot show their faces. He takes off his mask for Grogu. Okay? You gotta go. I will see you again. I promise. Puts little Grogu down. Grogu's still grabbing onto his leg. And what's funny is that the one convincing thing that makes him go over there, R2-D2. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe it. R2, of course R2 is with Luke, but Luke takes little Grogu. They leave, and basically that's it. One little side note: Bo-Katan did not like Boba Fett because, of course, he's not a true Mandalorian. He is a clone of a man. He's a clone of a Mandalorian. As far as I'm concerned, Jango Fett was a Mandalorian. He was a clone of a Mandalorian. So she says, "You're not a true Mandalorian." All that other stuff. Okay. Everything's going through. Mark Hamill played that Luke. Of course, it had to be someone to where they would show Mark Hamill's younger face. Which, by the way, I'm so glad I did not check Mark Hamill's Instagram today, because it showed me that he was like holding his finger to his mouth. I'm like, huh? Now I know why. Because I saw the notification, got the notification that it says Hamill himself, it didn't dawn on me because I was too busy at work. So he was holding his finger to his face, like saying "shh," and I'm like, then I saw it. I'm like, I'm thinking, oh, that's why he posted. He's basically saying, yeah, I was in the episode. Getting further on down here, credits roll. We see everyone on there. It's a long credit. There's the thing. They play Binary Sunset during the parts of that little when Luke was with the rest everyone else on the bridge. I'm like, it's Binary Sunset. Basically his theme from A New Hope, and of course in the same sense, the orchestration, it was the Mandalorian's theme, Mando's theme. I'm like, oh my god, this is good. This is by far my favorite episode of the second season. I don't know about how good it is in terms of overall first and second season, but this is by far my favorite episode of the second season, without a doubt. So there is also a post-credit scene. It shows, how long is this? Okay, a little 11 minutes. Okay, no problem. It shows we go to Jabba's palace, and I'm like, what are we doing at Jabba's palace? Jabba's dead. Jabba was choked to death by Leia in Return of the Jedi. Bib Fortuna took over, because of course it had to be Bib Fortuna, because he had I think Bib Fortuna is Twi'lek. Not too sure about that though, because he had the tentacles on the head tentacles. So he's sitting there chatting up with some of the people. All of a sudden, someone blasts through, and it's Fennec. And I'm like, okay, Fennec. That would mean that Boba's with him. Boba's with her. He starts blasting away. He comes up, and Fennec and Bib Fortuna goes, Boba, I thought you were dead. Well, and it's like then Boba just comes out and just blasts him, moves him off of Jabba's throne. Because he had a throne. Jabba didn't have a throne; he just lied down. But he had a throne for himself. Boba threw him off the throne and sat down, introducing a new series, the Book of Boba Fett, coming December 2021. It's a whole year away. I cannot wait. So, first of all, this episode, like I said, easily my favorite of the second season. Best one ever. Best one, easily. The whole season was incredible. Not a lot of nice throwbacks. Got to see some characters from other Star Wars works, and it was good. This season outdid the first season by far. Now, looking ahead to the third season, let's see what happens. So, that's all for this final edition of season 2 of Mando Monday. Until next time, this is Lowell Jazz saying thank you all for watching, and one last time, this is the way.